Sachi in Turkey, and guess where we are? We are actually in a pet room, which is so cool in my opinion. Turkish people really love animals and it shows. Like you have all the amenities, and maybe if you fly with a pet, you're interested in that. They have even sand for the cats, they have food, they have everything that you need on a trip because it's pretty stressful for them. Right, Sachi? Hello, how was your flight? Actually, he wasn't behaving that bad on the flight. He was able to sleep on me. He was very, very comfortable, I can see. Good morning from Turkey with Sachi. We are flying together. As you can see, he has his little documents. And here I am after a 13-hour flight. I have one more to go. And I guess this is the first time in 3 years when I'm leaving Asia and I'm actually returning back to Europe. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to visit my family and also to visit the apartment that I got for them. Basically, my dream when I was younger was to be able to offer my parents the opportunity to travel the world and also to retire them. I offered them the opportunity to travel the world already. I got them an apartment. I didn't retire them yet completely, but I'm working towards that. The temperature already feels different, I can tell. I was used to like hot weather all the time. And also the London session will be really early in the morning now for me. And New York will be in the afternoon, whereas in the past it was... Sorry, whenever I'm with Sachi, a lot of people come over and try to pet him and ask me questions about him. So what I was saying is that right now for me it's going to be a big difference when trading because the London session is going to be in the morning and the New York session will be in the afternoon. Whereas in the past for me in Asia, New York was late at night. So I used to wake up very late in order to trade. Good morning, this is the next day. I rested yesterday, I traded a bit. I will show you exactly the results right now. It was a very profitable day and later I'm going to show you the idea behind those trades. However, right now I want to explore the city a little bit with my family and of course with Sachi as well, which was a very great companion during the flight. Honestly, I really have to adapt to the weather because in the last couple of years, 3-4 years, I lived only in summer. I didn't experience winter and right now it's a little bit harsh for me. However, it's very beautiful and I really enjoy everything, especially the view from the apartment which I got for my parents. Let me show you. Like, look at that. You have the mountains there. There's a lot of greenery. Italy looks very rustic and it's perfect if you want a dopamine detox or if you want to get away from the city life. Look how old everything is. Oh, you look so cute in your new coat. Do you like the weather? I don't think you do. A question that we receive oftenly is what broker to choose in order to trade gold. Well, at FXA we recommend 3 reputable brokers, which are Vantage, Multibank and PuPrime. Of course, when you're looking for a broker, you're looking for good commission and good spreads, but remember that the most important thing is to actually get the withdrawal. And not only to get the withdrawal, but to get it fast. So this is why we chose those 3 variants. Besides that, we prefer a broker that has at least 1 to 500 leverage, that offers bonus for the first deposit, and that is in strong connection with the team, which means that if you're going to choose to trade live on these brokers, you are going to obtain free access to our premium group. Inside our premium group, you will receive free signals up to 10 scalps a day on gold, free access to our beginners, intermediates and advanced mentorship, and also one-to-one support calls with our team. the charts and I will explain you immediately how I took the trade that flipped the gold account. By the way guys, if you want to see a comprehensive guide on how I flip accounts with my team, I personally left it in the description box for you, so do not forget to read that after watching this video. I explain clearly how I split accounts, what is my risk management, how I layer when I find a good trade, when I redeposit, what happens if I lose some accounts, and so on. However, in the last couple of months, the profit was great, so I was like, okay, it's time to shop a little bit. So I didn't get one present for myself, I actually got two, which are pretty cute. This Rolex is silver and it's more for daytime, and for this one initially I didn't even plan for it, but I really liked the way it looked, so I was like, okay, since I'm here, I'm just gonna get this, because after all the profit is actually insane. And what I usually do is to travel a lot, to save a lot, meaning that I invest further, but also from time to time it's good to shop a little bit as well. And now guys, let's forget about that and jump straight to the charts and explain you the way that I analyzed the markets when I took the trade. Of course, news had a huge impact as well. This was on Monday, 24 November. I'm going to explain you exactly the structure of gold in this certain moment. So first, what I saw on daily was the fact that gold was bullish for the whole year, okay? And after that, it started the bearish push, which is absolutely normal because, of course, it can't go upwards for a really long time, like just like that, without at least a pullback movement in order to create some liquidity, in order to catch some liquidity from the previous lows and so on. It has to move in waves. So this is what happened at the moment. We had a first break of structure to the downside, which means that in this situation, there are two possibilities, possibility A and possibility B. Possibility A is for this all-time high to hold and for this break of structure to represent the beginning of a bearish movement on higher time frames. And possibility B, which is more likely, is for gold to have a healthy retracement and then to continue and create a higher high. However, remember that there are periods in time in which gold moves bullish, there are periods in which it moves sideways, and so on. Now let's go quick on 4 hours. Remember the fact that we are in a pullback movement. On the daily time frame, we had the first break of structure to the downside, and then after that we can see smaller break of structures. This one to the downside being respected, this one, and after some time we can see the fact that it wasn't respected anymore, right? The price went bullish, it stopped somewhere in this imbalance area, it gave a reaction. However, from bearish we turned into bullish on 4 hours. So this was the first sign that the price might continue bullish. So what happened is that the price stopped here inside the imbalance again, and then it retraced. I traced the premium and discount areas as well. It retraced perfectly in the discount area. We can see that we have a demand chain in here, which was a pretty good sign that the price might continue bullish, okay? So let's go on 15 minutes and see exactly how I took this entry over here on Monday. What was happening? So there was a 4-hour break of structure in here that I saw. I also saw liquidity being formed in the past week. Also, I saw that the price returned in the demand chain that was being formed. And then I expected for Monday to continue the bullish movement and also to take this liquidity above. And this is exactly what happened. First, what I saw was the fact that the last Asian session did a break of structure on 15 minutes as well. Then again, we had a healthy retracement over here. The price returned back to the demand chain that was formed in London session and also in New York session that followed pretty quickly. So this was a good POI, a point of interest. And after that, I saw that Frankfurt started bullish on Monday. So I expected for London and New York to continue it, which happened. This is how I took the trades. The stop loss and the entry is orientative because again, you need to read the full strategy of flipping gold inside the description. You will see that I have a Telegram guide for that. And again, it went pretty good. It was a very good trade idea. This was the mentality behind the trade. So usually I just find a good trade idea and I try to search for good entries on lower time frames. So first I search for it on higher time frames, and then in order to flip accounts, I search for a good entry on 15 minutes or 5 minutes. I refine the zone in order to enter with higher lots. So just like you got used to in all the vlogs that I'm doing, I'm giving you a piece of advice that I wish somebody would give to me some long time ago when I started trading, or when I was confused about how I'm going to make money in the future, or simply if I should get a job or not, or if I should follow the entrepreneurship path, the trading path, the investing path. I really had no clue. I had no people around me to talk about this. So of course, I know how important it is for you to get pieces of advice from someone that is somewhat above you at the moment and that was in exactly the same spot as you were some years ago. What I want to mention today is the fact that luck favors the prepared. You will not get lucky if you're not in the right environment, if you are not there, if you do not have the right circumstance. I know that maybe I repeat a lot of concepts about luck on this channel, which is kind of crazy because trading is obviously not based on luck. It's about risk management, it's about probabilities. However, when it comes to your day-to-day life and you attracting abundance and you getting substantial amount of money, because let's be realistic, when you're trading, you're playing with big amounts of money. You're making $500 profit a day, even more. Some people make even millions in a day. That's how the snowball effect works in trading. When you're talking about big numbers, of course, at one point you have to have a different attitude towards it, okay? Because after all, $500, $1K, $2K, that's a salary for a normal worker. So knowing how to manage this amount of money that comes to you should not be taken easily. You should be prepared for this kind of things into your life, and you should not treat everything as luck. You see a rich person, very profitable trader, and you're like, oh, he or she got lucky, they didn't put any amount of work. Some people are luckier than others. Yeah, I agree, some people are luckier than others, and I do believe in luck as well, but I'm also trying to attract a lot of luck into my life. How? By being present, by being there, by checking the charts. I want to make profits. Of course I'm going to focus on the charts. Maybe some people out there didn't make it today, but I did. Is that luck? Maybe it's luck combined with preparation, okay? Again, luck comes to the prepared. Luck favors the prepared. So another thing that I want to say is that luck favors the people that take action, because there are a lot of people just staring at charts and never taking action. That's so wrong in my opinion. And I do not blame anyone, but there are some course sellers out there that make sure that their students do not take trades based on their course teachings just so that they cannot be blamed for their losses. That's a fact. And this is very normalized in the community. You shouldn't trade every day, you shouldn't trade every week. Yeah, I agree, you shouldn't trade a lot, but that doesn't mean that you're not taking trades at all because you're scared, because you're going into the other extreme. You should take trade, you should take scalps if you're a scalper. You should prepare and take action, and then luck will follow, okay? So this is it. And also I believe that luck favors the ones that take risks. Of course, you know that the lower the risk, the lower the reward will be for you. The higher the risk, of course, you have a high chance to lose everything, but also you have a high chance to win a lot. That's the standard. You should know by now your risk tolerance and you should follow it. But also do not expect extraordinary results if you already know that with your risk management you cannot obtain that. If you want to know more about our risk management on small accounts, when we are flipping accounts, for example, again, the link is in the description box. It's a guide on Telegram. But also, if you want to go mid-risk with our trades, there is a possibility. I have a free group for that. Alright, so again, this was the guide that I was talking about, how to flip on gold, the high risk guide by XAUUSD Trading. You can access that in the description. However, let me show you the channels that we have. This is our FXA Academy channel, and you are going to tap on the pinned message in order to see exactly a guide to our group. So I will read it to you as well a little bit. So first of all, in this group, we post 5 weekly signals on gold. Those are scalps. And if you're curious about our strategy and you do not want to take signals blindly, you have here a guide for our strategy. You have the results of our members in here. Again, if you want to dive deeper into it, you're maybe a beginner or you need guidance, here you have a full guide for beginners, PDF and video, and more information. Here it's not only about signals, it's about our entire strategy, about layering. Let me show you. We have comprehensive guides for everything. However, if this is not enough for you and you're interested to take more signals, you're interested to follow the activity of professional traders that are here every day and that follow the charts every day, because maybe some of you do not have time to do it, maybe some of you need guidance, you can do that by accessing the premium group, which is again a free group. I know that the name is kind of confusing, because why would it be called a premium group? Well, it's called a premium group because We do not accept everyone inside. We only accept the traders that trade on a live broker account. And also we have limited spots because you're not just simply entering a signal group. We're not just sending signals in there, okay? Because we do send signals. We send like 5 to 10 signals a day on gold. But besides that, we offer you access to 2 more courses, the intermediate course and the advanced mentorship, which are very well structured courses that explain our whole strategy, and not only on gold but on other pairs as well. But also, as you can see, you will have access to one-to-one calls. Usually our team puts a lot of focus on the traders that trade with more than 1K live capital. We are here to help you in case that you need that. We are here to talk with you, to assist you in case that you have problems with trading, with risk management on a daily basis. We can even add you in some group chats and so on. And so, just like the message mentions, in order to join the premium group, you can try and write the word join to our support contact over here. And in case that we have spots for the week, you are going to be let inside the premium group. And this is how the premium group looks like. Yeah, we have an active giveaway in here. I'm gonna announce the winner soon. We send trades every day. We have such a nice environment in here. We have active traders. 1.7K members in here, not a lot active in December. Obviously, it's a holiday month. However, when you receive access to this group, you will receive access to the FXA platform as well, where you're going to receive additional materials, the courses, a lot of additional things and guides as well. So thank you for watching this video and see you next time, maybe in Spain.